Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we are going to be doing an update video on Andrew Tate because a pretty insane claim has come out today, pretty insane story surrounding his name. I mean, I feel like that's not rare at all, right? Like, Andrew Tate has been one of the most controversial people probably in the entire world in all reality over like the last, I don't know, year or so. I mean, massive social media campaigns against him, right? He's been banned from platforms, the whole jail in Romania thing. The guy has been absolutely everywhere in pretty much every news cycle, it seems like, right? Andrew Tate has just been relevant for the entirety of the last few months for multiple different things, but according to Andrew Tate and his camp running his Twitter account, he is under the belief that he has been poisoned, or at least, well, before he deleted the tweets surrounding the whole thing. I mean, this whole thing is kind of just like one big weird mystery, right? Like, it's just a big confusing situation. Like, I got on Twitter earlier looking for content to make a video about, and of course, Andrew Tate was tweeting a big thread about how I see Andrew Tate, tweeting in this big thread talking about, oh, he thinks he's been poisoned and whatnot, right? So it's been blowing up, and he actually ended up deleting the tweets. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but this all really started when Andrew Tate posted a photograph of himself and a tweet that obviously had a lot of people pretty terrified. I mean, the idea that Andrew Tate has been poisoned obviously is freaking people out. They've been flooding his comments telling him to get better soon and to, do certain medical treatments, this and that, to try and, take care of it. Back in December 2022, controversial influencer Andrew Tate's house in Romania was raided by authorities, which led to him and several others being detained until April 2023. He shared various aspects of his life in detainment on social media, including fears that he could be, quote, killed while dealing with, quote, horrific conditions in jail. In a series of tweets on April 27th, 2023, Andrew Tate revealed that he was suffering from a series of symptoms that he claims could be, quote, some sort of allergies or poison. In the tweets, Andrew Tate showed his swollen face, red skin, and a video that lets you hear he's having trouble breathing. Quote, face swollen, blood pressure is through the roof, skin's on fire, hard to breathe, some sort of severe reaction or poison. Only had coffee and water so far today, all appeared in the last 5 minutes, he said. So this is obviously a pretty severe situation going on for Andrew Tate, He's dealing with several different symptoms. It's not just like one or two little things. This ain't just a headache or a sick stomach, Swollen face, high blood pressure, hard to breathe, skin's burning. That's pretty worrisome, right? So most people obviously hearing this were like, hey, go to the doctor, right? Like, you need to go to a hospital or get some sort of medical treatment for this entire thing. People were saying it could be anything from like an allergic reaction to, them freaking the fuck out that he's been poisoned by someone in the Matrix or whatever. This is Andrew Tate's face as he posted the picture. Now, not gonna lie, it was a little surprising seeing him with hair on his head because every time I've ever seen him, he's been bald. I thought he was just like, not necessarily shaving it, I thought he was just straight up bald. But obviously, bro looks like he's seen better days, you know what I mean? Like, no disrespect to bro or anything, but he looks like the foreigners on Omegle that are jacking their dicks when you get on there. Like, this is exactly what I would expect if I loaded up Omegle and I was like, I wonder if a guy from the other side of the world is gonna be jacking off when this video loads up. That's exactly what I would expect the dude to look like. But I mean, shit, obviously he's going through a medical episode. He's not feeling the best. So like I said, also he posted a video, which I'm going to play for you here, where you can see it's hard for him to breathe. Now, as you can see from the video, his skin is red in some spots and you can hear him, struggling to breathe a little bit. So, the two hypotheses that have kind of become popular at this point is, number one, and I think this is probably the most likely, but, we'll talk about this. He's having some sort of allergic reaction to something, maybe he ate something that he's allergic to or took a medicine that he's not supposed to take. Obviously, allergic reactions are extremely common. A lot of the times it's pretty treatable at the doctors. But the one that Andrew and a lot of his fans seem to be believing at the moment is that he has been poisoned, whether that be, someone, I don't know, slipping fucking ricin in his water or something, I don't know. But they believe that he has been poisoned in some regard. And the reason why is, as they say in a follow-up on Twitter, Andrew Tate is supposedly not allergic to anything, right? He doesn't have any known allergies, so an allergy reaction would be pretty weird, right? Like, I'm actually the same way. I have no allergies whatsoever. No medicine, no food is known to cause an allergic reaction to me. So obviously, like for me, if I was having some sort of fucking allergic reaction, I would be freaking out like, dude, what did I, run into or accidentally ingest or whatever, right? That has me going through this situation right now. But Andrew Tate, a big thing that he's done, right, with his career is, he talks about like the Matrix a lot, right? Like for him specifically, the Matrix is out to get him, right? And this is a reference to the movie The Matrix and, Neo and all that shit. But a lot of his people and apparently him seems to believe that, somehow the Matrix got him, right? The Matrix has poisoned him. And, people have been pointing back to a lot of tweets that Andrew Tate has made in the past and comments that he's made in the past, right? Like even in the article, they say he has had situations kind of involved in the past, right? Where, he talks about, where he could have been killed or someone's out to get him or something like that, right? So, with him saying shit like that, worrying that people are going to eventually try to catch up with him and do something to him, people are looking at that and they're pointing to that like, hey, this is, some sort of evidence that he's been targeted by poisoning or some sort of attack by the Matrix, right? And people are freaking the fuck out. Like, there's been thousands upon thousands of comments on his tweets and everything where he originally kind of started talking about all the symptoms and whatnot that he was facing, telling him to get better, telling him to go to the hospital. Now, according to the tweets that have also now been deleted, Andrew has been refusing to go and see medical professionals. So Andrew's worry right now is that he'll go to a doctor and that they'll quote unquote give him something and kill him. So he doesn't want to go, I guess, to like the hospital where they could potentially treat any, symptoms that he's dealing with, where they could figure out what exactly is going on with him, because he's afraid that when he goes, the doctor that's there on staff is going to inject him with some sort of poison that's going to finish the job or something, right? So he's refusing medical attention going through this. He said that like, pain is part of, life. It's just something you go through. It's just something that everybody deals with or whatever, right? Now, I guess I get that, that's kind of true. That is definitely something that people have to go through. It's not like life is some sufferless fucking existence or whatever, but at the end of the day, man, like if you're dealing with this and like you're worried that you've been poisoned or you're worried that, you're dealing with some sort of serious medical emergency, I would think your best bet and your best move is to just go to the doctor. Now, it is his choice to make. He can decide whether or not he wants to pursue any sort of medical treatment. I mean, that's really up to him. But just like me personally, bro, if I were in this situation, I would be wanting to go and see a doctor. It's not like the guy has some sort of lack of money or resources. He definitely could get some very good and adequate medical care if he really wanted to. But this is part of his conspiracy and part of, the worry that he kind of has is that he just doesn't want to open up the possibility for someone else to harm him or kill him here. So who really knows exactly what is going to come of this situation? What exactly is going to really be the outcome here? I mean, I don't think that Andrew's life is in danger. I hope not, obviously. I mean, I know a lot of people hate the guy and they wish horrible things on him, but me personally, that's not really my cup of tea. I don't want to sit here and hope that this guy is dealing with something terrible. I mean, at the end of the day, it's definitely shitty to go through. I would never want to experience it, even if it is just something as simple as like an allergic reaction. Even then, I still wouldn't want to have to go through that myself, so I'm not going to wish it on somebody else. But definitely a pretty interesting situation because Andrew ended up deleting all the tweets regarding all this. The proof, the video and everything that he'd posted is now all gone, and he said that he had to delete it. He kind of heavily insinuated that maybe he was threatened or he felt like he would be threatened for posting these things. Some sort of kind of, they're trying to keep me quiet kind of shtick is what seems to be the outcome of this whole thing. I don't really know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what really comes of this whole situation. So with that being said, though, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below. Thank you to my Watch Optimus subscribers. Your support helps the channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, talking about Andrew Tate being potentially poisoned and signing out.